Everybody, what a wonderful morning it is. It's time for morning manna. It's time for morning manna. Happy Tuesday morning to you. Happy Tuesday morning. It is time for morning manna. Got a word for you on this morning. What an awesome morning it is, and what a great day it's going to be. It's terrific Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. And I got a Tuesday morning word for you, morning manna. And listen at this. We're going to talk about what does it mean, the value of being vulnerable. The value of being vulnerable. We're going to give just a minute here and just talk a little bit about that. Want to welcome those who are just coming on right now. Good morning, Pamela. How are you doing this morning? Good morning, Thelma. How are you doing this morning, Deborah? The T-shirt winner. How are you, Brenda? My fan favorite in the Fab Five. How are you this morning? Happy Tuesday morning to you. Let me see if who else is on here. Good morning, Lisa. Good morning, Arlene. All the way from G-Boro, my hometown, my home girl here. Transplanted there. I get it. Bridget, good morning. Good morning, Diane. How are you this morning? Cynthia, how are you this morning? Hey, you already know what we're going to do. We're going to give you the text to talk and then the takeaway. You got to give the hearts and the likes, and then you got to share the manna. Please don't keep the manna to yourself. I'm trying to reach as many people as I possibly can. And if the manna blesses you, bless somebody else. Now, you already know what you got to do. You got to put all of your comments in the area so other folk can get the word that you got. Good morning, Dagny. How are you? Good morning, Shante. Shante, you just had a birthday. God bless you. Amen. Another chapter. Good morning. Good morning, Tia. How are you this morning? Good morning, Diane, and everything. First Lady is trying to come in here and see. Look at here. See.
Y'all don't understand.
You see what happens here. You see, breaking all in on my morning manna. You know what? When I had First Lady last week, I got more views than I had ever gotten and everything. Now she's trying to smooch with me and everything. Got me all hot and bothered this morning, sweating and carrying on. I got to teach a word to y'all this morning. Excuse me. Good morning, Bobby. All the way from Middlesex, North Carolina. Good morning, Tony. How are you doing this morning? Hey, good morning. Got a word for you all on this morning. I'm going to deal with going to talk about the value of being vulnerable. The value of being vulnerable. You know what? I have a bestie. He's the best man in my wedding, and he is still my best friend to this day. We can go months. Sometimes we have even gone years without ever talking. And the moment we pick up right where we left off, as if there has been no time passed. You got a friend like that. You got a bestie like that. It doesn't matter. We could have been talking every day, every week, or every month, or not have talked in years. Literally, when I was in the military, I was stationed overseas. Many times we would be disconnected. But the moment we began to talk, because we were vulnerable with each other, it created such a bond. I want to ask the question, uh, how vulnerable are you? And do you understand the value of being vulnerable? The value of being vulnerable. It's the text, the talk, and the takeaway. It's always the text, the talk, and the takeaway. I want to talk with you from the text, John 15 and 13. John 15 and 13. No greater love than a man can have than to lay down his life for a friend. No greater love than a man, I add woman, can have than to lay down his life for a friend. Do you have a friend that you can be completely vulnerable with? Here's the value of that. The value of that is this. Number one, you can be transparent. Everybody needs the opportunity to be transparent. You know, as an Air Force chaplain, the thing that just drew me into the chaplaincy was the fact that you could hear the stories of people, and nobody, to include the president, could make you tell anything anybody said to you. that made me feel such a great responsibility to listen to the stories and listen to the problems and listen to the issues, holding back on advice, letting them talk through what they needed to talk through, for them to be completely vulnerable. I completely, that is the thing that drew me to the chaplaincy and the thing that I still treasure today. Do you have somebody that you can just be vulnerable? I'm just going to tell you how I feel and not be judged. And not be judged. That's a tremendous trait, to not be judged or be canceled because we don't agree with one another, to be transparent. The second thing is this. The second thing is trustworthy. The value of being vulnerable is that you can be trustworthy, that folk can trust you and you can trust somebody else. Everybody needs to be in the room with somebody that they can trust. I know you say, you know what, I don't need nobody, but that ain't how God made you. He made you in a one anothering spirit. He made you in a one anothering DNA. We are social beings. You're not a person in an island unto yourself. So you have to be vulnerable and you have to find somebody that you can be trust and you can be trustworthy. You can be trustworthy. That's the value of being vulnerable. Here's the third thing, that they give you their undivided attention. That they give you their undivided attention. That's the wonderful thing about my bestie, who's the best man at my wedding, as I said, Steve Bradley. He lives in North Carolina, in the Wilmington area of North Carolina. We're still good buddies today. After 38 years of being married, where he was my best man, he was the guy that led me to Christ at age 12. And now, some almost 50 years later, we're still besties. And the fact is that here we go. He gives me his undivided attention, and I give him my undivided attention. That's the value of being vulnerable. What's your takeaway this morning? You're looking for a bestie, you're looking for a friend, you're looking for somebody that you can be completely vulnerable, and you can't find them here in the earth. Jesus. Jesus is the one. You can be completely vulnerable. He will give you his undivided attention. And of course, you know he's trustworthy. The Lord be with you today. May his face shine upon you, give you peace. I'll see you tomorrow morning with more morning manna. Hey, don't forget, hey, share the manna. If it blesses you, bless somebody else. God bless you.